Aries, welcome to your January 2023 reading. I'm Robin Carline from Robin's Authentic Tarot, and thank you for visiting my channel. I hope you all had a beautiful holiday season, and I wish you all the best for the upcoming 2023 cycle year ahead. All right, so you have a 10-card reading here. The first card is going to be the situational reading, or placement, rather. And they're not going together. There we go. One more. Okay, so for your situational energy, let's see what that is. All right, so, the King of Swords. Really confident decisions that you are making going forward into January. I don't necessarily do New Year's resolutions. It's more of like having that strategic plan, and this card here, definitely Aries, is talking about logic, talking about planning, talking about like executing your energy, and really like honing in on that clarity, the clarity of seeing, the clarity of communication, and really like picking up cues from spirit, from the universe. So I love that. Very strong card, very strong energy. So now we're going to look up what might be challenging you in January. So you have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, it can mean like spending too much money, or not spending enough money. So now with this card here, it also is about manifestation. It's also about like how you're manifesting and where the pentacles are placed. You have pentacles under the feet. That represents the root chakra. You have one at the heart center, which represents the electromagnetic frequency that pulsates out of you. You also have one at the top of the crown. And so that one, it is all of this information that's downloaded, and it's thoughts, it's feelings, and then it all joins up together at the heart. And that is what sends out and amplifies to the universe. So, really keeping your thoughts positive, really having like this plan in place that you're consistently, repetitively going over. But back to like the spending too much or not spending enough, I totally get I totally get the not wanting to spend money on things, because like saving up for things, I am saving up for things, and it's like there's not 1 cent that's going to anything other than what I'm planning for. And yeah, so I totally get that. This one, it kind of, with that challenge, it can kind of be a little bit confusing in a way, where, because I feel the confusion from the energy that I'm picking up. It's like, well, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to invest in that? Do you want me to do this? Do you want me to do that? So I do understand that there may not be clarity in how to do that, but I do want to say that I do understand from a personal perspective that I am not spending 1 cent that doesn't have to be spent anywhere else, and I am definitely saving the money and putting it towards all of the things that I want it to go towards. So I'm not doing any frivolous spending, or I'm not collecting, collecting things, like buying things just to have them. It's more of like just very certain things that I want any extra money to go towards. So Now, back to your reading, which is your belief energy that's coming up. That's going to be the third placement. And we have 2 cards here. I love this. Okay, Aries. This is really, really, what I get is bright. I get a bright, like bright future. You have a lot of people that look up to you. There is a lot of like community support. I feel that you're working well either in a team, or there's it's interesting. It does have to do with like your future work. It does have to do with career, entrepreneurship, people that you collaborate with, people that you partner with, your coworkers. It definitely has to do with that. It's like leadership. There's some sort of leadership that's going on here. Now, I want to show here, you have the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Fire. You also have the World in your hands, and it's like, well, like when you see these pillars, or what I call pillars, pillars always represent moving through a doorway, moving into something new, and then you have that world in your hands. It's saying like anything is possible, and you are going down this path. Oh yes, this path that's bright. Like you're going down this new bright, maybe illuminated path. These words that are coming to me, if you resonate to those, please take those. But definitely there is some leadership that's happening. People are really looking up to you, and really like you are most definitely providing something that people need, Aries, for people. So for the root of the reading, let's see what comes up. All right, so for the root of the reading, this is actually really big, very significant. You have the 9 of Swords. So as you see in the picture here, this person is having a difficult time sleeping, sleepless nights, worrying, anxieties. There's all sorts of those feelings there. But this is the 9. The 9 is saying that things are coming to fruition. That means that things are moving out of this. So just because there is that energy, that Aries, you may have been experiencing this, because we've all been there, having these experiences, they're moving out. They're on the way out, on the way to fruition. All of that bad worrying energy is leaving. I feel like there's something really big that's coming for you, and it's like you are involved in it, but it's like some sort of leadership, like you are heading the pack somehow, but there's some really, really good things that are happening for you. That's too many cards there. Looking for your present energy right now. So for Aries, your present energy, I have 2 cards here. Hey, oh, okay. Wow. Now you have the Cup. These are both water cards, water energy. So you have the 7 of Cups. You also have the Major Arcana, which is the High Priestess. This High Priestess, as you see, as I was talking about with the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Fire, the pillars. These ones here, these pillars represent moving through a doorway. Now, how I was talking about this card here and the challenge that you may be experiencing right now somehow with either attracting money, spending money, saving money, anything to do with that money there. So this here, the High Priestess, is all about the intuition, but all about like this really deep intuition that you have within you. There's that scroll here, the scroll that's right there, and that scroll is representing like ancient knowledge. It's representing that you have the answers within you. You have the answers, you have that guidance. You are like there with the water, there's that flowing energy there. Now also with that intuitiveness, use your intuitiveness for this. This 7, it represents that you have short-term and long-term things, opportunities, possibilities that are coming up for you, okay? This is your present energy. So there's numerous things that are coming up for you. Use that intuitiveness to see if that feels right for you, okay? So now we're looking for your future. Excuse me. Okay, future energy. Aries, let's see what you receive. Now, I'm going to have to go get that, but you do have the death card here. Now, this one, it doesn't mean death. It means that there is something that's transferring out. So there's a transition that's happening. There is a big shift that's happening, but I want you to see pillars. There's pillars and there is a pathway. So after all of this is dealt with and you cycle out all of that old energy that you may be hanging on from 2022, this here is saying that things are cycling out and then there's a new path to go on, okay, for your future. One moment and I'll be right back. And I'm back. All right, so you have the Page of Cups. Now, this page is talking about new possibilities and new opportunities. So you can count on that. Now, with that cup energy, with that short term, that long term, this is also representing that there are relationships, partnerships, because I do see that there's some sort of like something going on with your professional life. And this is that professional and personal life. Yes, absolutely. This page does mean that new things are coming, new things are arising. Now, there is that fish in the cup. It's talking about that being very fulfilling. The cup is full. Now, with the fish, it's also really strong, okay? There's that strong, that like swimming upstream. So whatever this is, I feel that it's going to be around for a longer period of time, okay? So that's really interesting. I love how there's the death card where there are old things that are cycling out and that there's a new cycle that is beginning. This cycle does show up in this card as well. Okay, so for your internal energy, let's see what you receive, Aries. All right, so, Knight of Pentacles. I really love to see this. This Knight, this foundational energy. There's a few things to this here. You see the Knight, how he's holding and admiring this pentacle. The other thing is that he's not galloping anywhere. He's very grounded. Feeling very like assured. There's also all of this yellow here. That yellow is representing that solar plexus energy. That solar plexus is that confidence, that desire, that I want to say fight, but there's it's like the desire, the discipline, the again, like fierceness. It feels like there's like this energy, like you're just ready to go. You're ready to go. You're ready to take whatever it is on. Now, with that Knight, with that warrior energy, it's always referring to you are going to keep going until you accomplish what it is that you set for your outcome. But this also means that you're ready to obliterate any obstacles that you may find in your way. It's a very, very powerful, I feel the power of that, Aries, that you're like really set on what it is that you're doing. There's so much determination behind that. Now, this one here is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, it represents that there's an illusion of feeling stuck, okay? Now, I say the illusion because that is what this meaning is. There are all of these swords and they're all stuck in the ground. Nothing is keeping you there. The only thing that's keeping you there is that you're not taking off your blinds. You're not taking off that blindfold. You can do that. So that's all about what the illusion is that you can walk away anytime that you want to. And so this is the external energy. Sorry. That external energy, it's saying that there's nothing holding you back. You may feel like you're held back, but there's nothing that's holding you back. This is one of those times where it is saying get out of your own way, okay? That's what this one is representing, is that we do stand in our way, our own way sometimes. And that's what I'm picking up from that. So now, ooh, I really love this. So this is the hopes and dreams here. And you have the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords, that represents that all of that worrying energy is dead and gone, okay? So it's that completion, it's gone, it's over. There's nothing else happening from that. All these swords are pointing down. There's no movement forward. They're done. They're gone. They're dead. Now, this here, this one, very big, very, very, like promising, okay? Like how I said, again, many things from this one here. This one, it represents the water energy, the solar plexus energy. There's relationships, there's emotions. With this, I always, whenever this card comes up, I always go to relationship with self. But I do, and I always do that. But the relationship, that there's some definite like business partnership going on, but I also do feel like there's some personal relationships that are happening as well. I feel like there's a whole bunch of different things that are going on. I feel like it's going to be like a busy and fulfilling January. Busy because there's career. There's also like maybe perhaps a new relationship or friendship that is beginning. But there's something that's happening. But that relationship with yourself is making sure that you are making sure that you're on top, that you're number one all the entire time. Ooh, hey, this is that 5 of Pentacles, that pentacle energy. This one is saying that you are no longer feeling left out in the cold. You are no longer left feeling out in the cold. This is a 5. 5s are shifting. That is, you are transitioning out of one cycle and into a new cycle. I love this because it shows up here in the future and here in the outcome of your January, that you are no longer feeling left out in the cold. There's a lot of things to work through, but it all seems that it's mindset. It's mindset. And so that's why you have this King of Swords. The King of Swords, because it's talking about the clarity of your communication, how you're seeing things, how you're perceiving things, how you're taking the information in, and you being able to see around it. And so allow yourself to walk away. This worrying is coming to an end, and you are moving out of the old and you're moving into the new. You're moving into more structured foundation, Aries. This is really beautiful. I really love this. New path coming up a few times here. That new path ahead. Really big, really huge energy. I thank you, Aries, for showing up for yourself. I thank you for showing up and listening to me. And I thank you so much for all of your support for my channel. I love you all. Mwah.